Lambros at SteveCarrington.com. If you're new to the channel, I am Lambro Steve, and if you can't tell, I am at the Lamborghini dealership. I'm in Lamborghini Dallas. And my car is here, the Huracan is here in service, getting a little bitty oil check, or oil leak checked. Since I got the new engine, it's been a little drip there, but nothing to be worried about. Just put about another 10,000 miles on it and drove it down here, so it's in good shape. But behind me is the Huracan EVO, and I just got to drive it. I did not take my camera to drive it because I wanted to enjoy this car, and now kind of want to give you a rundown of some of the features, or as many of them I can find out, of the Huracan EVO. So stick around and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I have made it into the EVO. I am staring right at the dash. I want to show you some of the differences. I am in Corsa. You'll notice very much like the Performante, when you switch into Sport, that is what changes the screen back and forth from Corsa to Sport. And then when you go into Strada, it just changes the colors on the screen. Now, this comes standard now with the cruise control, which I do not have in my car. And previously in the Huracan, these buttons would change what would appear on the screen, but that's no longer the case. Now, the biggest change that I've seen in here, well, a couple things. First of all, this interactive screen that's here. So everything is in this screen now, other than turning off your traction control and your hazards and your parking sensor. And there's an auto start feature now that this button previously was blank, and then obviously the lift that's there. But you'll notice here, if you back out, well, excuse me, I already backed out. This is the entire screen, so you can hit radio, goes there. You go media for your Bluetooth. This has the, this one has the full, they call it the iPhone CarPlay available on it. And then you have your phone. You don't have a device connected. And then, no, I don't want to pair. And then your navigation will come up here versus behind the screen. Now I wanted to see, and my Huracan navigation actually came up on the screen split, but here it appears it'll just stay on the screen. So this is much like a little iPad. The screen is sensitive to touch, so you can touch, you can, oh, that's the volume, doing the entertainment volume. I guess by doing that, that does move around the screen when you touch it. And then look at the seats. Now obviously this has the blue stitching. It has a carbon fiber package for this stitch. It's like a carbon mesh cloth that's there. And then these seats have the blue accents on them, and then the Lamborghini emblem that's etched into them. Now a couple things that I've noticed that are a little bit different. The view through the rear view mirror in my Huracan, you can actually see the V10 reflecting off the engine. They've taken that where it's outside of the engine bonnet now, or it's outside of the glass, so it's not reflecting on there. It appears that I'll throw it in reverse real quick so you can kind of see the backup camera. It appears that the backup camera is quite a bit clearer. I remember in mine, and if you've seen it in my previous videos, my backup camera is not very impressive. It's the Italians, they don't really care. So this car, I'm going to grab I'll show you guys real quick the window sticker. So this car specs at $327,899. Some of the options is we can't see now because it's during the day. We have the ambient light package. It's got the embroidered Lambo logos, the roof lining and pillars, embroidered Lambo, that's all the same. The style package, the Evo trim Sportivo, which is one of the options, electric heated seats, contrast stitching, blue calipers, floor mats with leather, the Sensonum Lamborghini, the 20-inch rims, the lifting system. It's got telemetry. Oh, that's a cool feature, so I'll show you. This is actually a camera. So this has the telemetry in it, so that when you go on the track, it will keep track of your track times. You can actually download tracks onto the telemetry system. And then it has this camera, which is directly mounted behind the driver's seat, which looks directly toward the steering column and the steering wheel. So that's pretty cool. That is an option that I didn't spec on my Evo. Now, I haven't ordered my Evo yet, but I did a spec on it. And it gets really expensive. The you know, everything adds up, but the telemetry system that's in here is $5,300. And then the transparent engine bonnet with the forged composite is actually another $6,000. And then this matte color, which is Grigio Artis, is actually $16,500. The carbon skin package that you can see inside is $4,000. So this car starts out at a base of $261,000, $274,000 and goes all the way up to $327,000. So it's a pretty amazing. And I don't know about the blue. I'm seeing if it like grows on me here, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick the camera off for a second. I'm going to play around with this, see if I can find telemetry, and then we'll pull it up and show you. We'll be right back. Okay, Lambros, I'm back, and I believe that there must be some type of an app where you download for the telemetry system, because it doesn't seem to be built in, or I'm not able to find it. So I will, I'll try that. I'll plug in a USB, and then we'll do some research and figure it out. But this is the Evo. This is it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. It's a really good car. I'm not certain that it is that amazingly different than my car. Like I don't know that, other than it's the newer, cooler version, it has the all-wheel steering. There's obviously some really cool features on it. I don't know that it's like worth selling your Huracan and getting an Evo. They're both amazing cars. I will tell you that the comfort in riding it seems to be a little bit better. It feels a little bit more comfortable in it than my car. Maybe that's just because it's new and I have almost 50,000 miles on my car. But all in all, it's a pretty sweet car, especially if you don't have a Huracan. You know, this is a great car if you don't have one. For me, I'm gonna go hop back in my car. We're gonna do some running around Dallas. I'll get some shots of the outside of this car. And thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next video.
I've been drinking, I'm driving while texting and speeding. I swear that I ain't going home. You hold my phone and won't leave me alone. I'm Blanc-Sivo, Blanc Coca Patron. I'm on Coca Patron, Coca Patron, Coca Patron, Coca Patron, Coca Patron, Coca Patron. I've been drinking, I'm driving while texting and speeding. I swear that I ain't going home. If you hold my phone and won't leave me alone, I'm Blanc-Sivo, Blanc Coca Patron. I'm on that Coca Patron, Coca Patron,